So hello guys, it's me and back again and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks Good Replays. I think already 27th episode, and finally this time I have prepared for you the first tier 11 in this series, so I hope you will enjoy this. And it is the only non-tech tree tier 11 so far, and it is the black rock from the campaigns. And today I won't show you just one replay, I will show you two replays with this vehicle. First one is, I think, the first ace tanker which I got with this vehicle, and the second one is almost my damage record. I think I needed like 70 more to be my personal damage record, so let's get into it. So first of all, the historical reference. So in the 1970s, the US military started developing a next generation heavy tank with maximum crew protection. The ammunition was located separately from the crew in different parts of the hull, and the designers planned to equip the vehicle with advanced electronics and an automatic loading system. During development, the available technologies were found to be insufficiently reliable. They were too likely to malfunction, and no duplicate manual systems were planned other than periscopes. The tank's concept was clearly ahead of its time, and because of the technical limitations, the project was closed before a prototype was built. So, and this tank was obviously introduced into the game, I think, on the 4th September 2025 with the 2.0 update. So it's a tier 11, so it has this a unique mechanic. This one has this burst mode. It means when you manage to penetrate 2 shots, you shoot once, you penetrate, you shoot twice, you penetrate. Then if you shoot the third time, you shoot like this burst, these 2 shots instead of 1. And if you don't penetrate, obviously you need to penetrate those 2 in order to count those 2, right? But if you miss, if you penetrate the first one, then you miss, it doesn't matter, you still have the first one penetrated, you only need to penetrate the second one, and then you have the burst, right? And that's how you can quickly stack up the damage. So 430 alpha damage, that is quite okay. The DPM is very good in my opinion, especially with this special ability. Dispersion at 100 meters, very good for a heavy tank. Aiming time, excellent. 8 degrees of gun depression. You would probably say it has more, from the look of the vehicle, you would say it has more degrees of gun depression, but unfortunately, like 8 is good, but it could have been 9 or even 10. That would be much better, but never mind. Hit points, okay, I guess. Armor we will show. From the mobility, this is without any turbocharger, so this is quite good, except the reverse speed that could be a bit better, but never mind. Power to weight ratio is okay, concealment non-existent, and view range is quite okay as well. And so from the armor, as you can see, the turret is quite strong, the hull is quite weak, especially you have these 2 weak spots. You can try to side scrape, but good luck in that. When you have this plate, it is very good tank to go hull down, although even with standard ammunition there are these tiny pixels, but those are quite hard to hit, especially when you show only this part of the turret, when you don't show this very lower part. But if enemy decides to load hits, you can get penetrated here into the mantlet, like 50% chance, but this is also quite hard to hit. Side scraping is harder. When you don't side scrape or don't go hull down, the hull is suddenly paper, and obviously these cheeks of turret aren't the strongest either. But overall the frontal turret armor is very good. So let's get into it, I guess. One last thing to mention: if someone is watching on the Drive Beyond Horizon series, a next video should hopefully get released tomorrow, so we will see. Over here at the battle, Outpost map, full tier 11 matchmaking, quite standard nowadays. So before the battle starts, you should see equipment setups on your screen right now, and not obviously tier 1s don't have build modifications, but you should see the upgrades, which is the best way to get them, because some of them are better, some of them are worse, right?
Sometimes it's worth thinking at your enemies about looking.
Right, so I'm going into the typical heavy flank, like a proper heavy. You'll see. I chose the turbocharger setup to be a bit faster. You can see with the turbo it goes more than 50 kilometers an hour, which is great, I guess. And I also have forgotten to mention the gun dispersion values, which are quite good. Maybe not the best for this alpha damage, but okay, at least. And the how is it called? How is it called? The terrain resistance. So sorry for my English. They are quite maybe above average as well. I was inviting players here because by the time of this replay there were the missions to complete in platoon, right? There is the first hit, second hit, and we have the double repaired. You can also use intuition while your double is prepared, as I am using right now. Even for the hits, unfortunately I missed both of them. Bad aim from my side. Okay, good. Why is my reticle glitching like that?
That's our target.
Maybe because I haven't updated my mods, I guess. And why am I showing you today two replays with this vehicle, not just one? Obviously both of them are ace tankers. Because when I got to this vehicle, to this first replay, I already managed to get a second one. Second ace tanker with this vehicle, so why not show you both? They are quite different, but why not? Already 3000 damage in the first 2 minutes and a few seconds of the game. Do this. You are one pig. Come on. That was a good trade, but unfortunately I was shooting hits, so no damage was done. This French heavy is going for us. Luckily he missed. We have the double. And I should be loading his right now, but yeah, should have loaded them before. We took one, but he's down. We took actually 660 from that guy. Unfortunate, but never mind, we still have enough. More than 2000 hit points. Our team is quite winning, 6-2. We are winning by HP as well. What has just happened here? I have no clue where I was aiming. He's down, very good. 4,700 damage. We managed to bounce something as well, even though we weren't fighting hull down very much. I mean, you can try to side scrape with it, but as I already mentioned, you cannot show this part. It is quite weak, especially against gold ammunition. Lupi Chakal is the leopard. Quite a stupid play from me. Never mind. I would like to get some more damage, definitely. Definitely. Where are those snipers? the bushes. I would like to get here to the middle, finish off the guys. But I can hit. Load the hits. Where is the Taschenrate? There he is. He's down, we have a double. Come for me, come. Let's finish this guy. 1, 2. And that was a lucky shot, I would say. We should track him with hits. It's quite rare. And he will probably get killed by the Ares. Maybe he won't. I probably could have been shooting much less gold ammunition in this battle. But never mind, I guess. I think I was going for one of the Crucible missions in here. I'm not sure about this battle, but the second battle that I will show you a few moments after this one, I was definitely going for a Crucible there. Unfortunately, I missed the blind shot. He was a bit to the left. 6,000 damage. I don't think I have any blind shots. 4 kills. 2,600 bounced. Good. Quite a good battle. Let's get into the final results with this victory. So we had the battlers out of the first battle. 6,100 damage, 4 kills, 2,600 bounce, nothing assisted. Actually 8 critical hits, which is great. Obviously we've been shooting only at tier 11 because there weren't any other tiers. So Ace Tanker, Steel Wall, bunch of other medals, 1,400 base experience, which is great, I guess, for a tier 11. So we are first by the experience, first by the kills, and actually second by the damage in the whole battle. Yeah, minus 40,000, which is quite expected for a tier 11. And I was quite spamming the gold ammunition from time to time, so... But obviously, I would say a great result for this vehicle. But let's get into the second one, which actually may be a bit better. Let's get into it. We're at the second battle, Westfield map. Okay, I'm finding the recording screen, sorry for that. The Westfield map. Now there are some tier 10s as well. How many? Like 8 tier 10s, 7 tier 11s. This might be a great battle. A good map for a howdown vehicle like us. I'm going with the second setup of consumables.
This isn't a situation where we have to worry about.
Because like I said, I'm going for a Crucible. I think I needed 6,000 or something like that for one of the Crucibles. Obviously I have most of my ammunition are hits for that reason. And in my opinion, this is how this vehicle should be played. Like, of course the standard penetration is good, 283, but the hits are just simply better. Let me check it. 335. It is just so much better and so much competitive, especially at this tier. So I'm waiting for an opportunity. Unfortunately, that was a miss. The first shot. And I was really quite try-harding here. I'm getting to the Taschenrate. And I know you could be playing with APCRs, and when you need, you can just switch with intuition for the hits, but that takes like how many seconds? 1.8 seconds, and for example, when I was shooting at the Taschenrate, there was no time for that. Right? There was just a split second available for me to shoot him, and when I had the hits loaded already, I just could do that. We get this beautiful double. Unfortunately, I took some damage as well, and it doesn't look very great. I already took 1000 hit points in the first 90 seconds of the game, which is not great. I could be playing it a bit more safely, definitely. Actually, there is this T-57 heavy sniping at us. And this is what I said, it has 8 degrees of gun depletion, which is good. But the tank it is would be just simply more useful. The Tashant killed our commander. It was a good hit actually. Into the cupola. T-803. Can I get another run? Can't. Never mind. Let's try to get another one, hopefully. Come on, Mr. Peak. Don't worry about me. I'm just a black rock. Okay. One to the side of the IS-7. We have a double now. Let's try it into the cupola. One. Unfortunately, the second one was a miss, but look at this high roll. 514 with 430 alpha damage, that is great. I'm not sure if it's a max roll. Probably not. Let me check calculator. I'm just curious. No, that definitely isn't a high roll. Well, it is a high roll, but it isn't a max roll. There's only 3.1 thousand damage so far. 3 to 5, we're quite on the losing side.
That's on target.
Another hit into the cupola of T-803. That guy must hate me. What to do? Oh!
We scored a critical.
Unfortunately, that was only a track, but luckily this guy doesn't care about us and he went for our teammates, which is good for us. Not good for our teammates, but never mind.
Penetration. Good shot.
This IS-7 doesn't care either about us. We have a good double prepared for him, but there is a Tashan Rate waiting for us. Or is he waiting for us? Let's get it. 1, 2.
Got through their armor.
Beautiful, 938 damage. And this is what I love about this vehicle. The ability to just do the damage very quickly. A few seconds ago I said 3.1 thousand damage, well now it's 4.9. The damage can just simply stack up very quickly, especially if the enemies doesn't, especially if they don't pay attention to you very much. 6 to 6, that looked quite better for us. Let's try to punish this IS-7, can I? Very good.
Penetration. Good shot.
And I've been shooting so far only in ammunition. Good. Run into the T-803. I have double prepared. Would like to finish this IS-7 with the beautiful double. Can I? 1, 2.
Armor penetrated.
Unfortunately,
Up and running again.
one of the shots was a low roll. It's unfortunate. So we didn't get the kill. Beautiful. I hit the cupola. More at 6.8 thousand damage. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, the mechanic can be annoying sometimes. When you just need one shot and you just must shoot twice when you have the double. But it can also be very, very useful. And it's quite accurate. Like the second shot, you can hit it quite reliably. I'm loading to APCRs because there was some sort of barricade, some sort of fence. And he's just weren't the greatest option. 7,000 damage. Good. Let's get some more. There's plenty of damage to farm. Still. I'm going to again with the heats. I mean, I could be using APCRs because Leopard is paper, Arta is paper, Executor is paper, Centurion, well maybe for the turret, the heats, and Ares, it is like trollish armor. switching to APCRs to kill the Arta. Can I? Unfortunate. Oh, or did I kill him? I did. Good. I only hit the second shot, but at least we got the kill. A bit of damage as well. That is good. I would like to go and flank them, like this M60 is going. Right. Leopard. Good. Running to the turret. Let's finish the Centurion, hopefully. Well, that was a... I have no clue where the shot went. I think I aimed quite properly, but RNG said no, but this time RNG said yes, it was high roll, it's down. 4 kills, 8,000 damage so far. Very good. Very good. This could be a damage record. For me, personally. Can I get the shot? It's out of my range, but I can see him. And speaking of damage records, my personal damage record is I think 8.9 something thousand with tier 10 STRV. It's like a year old already. Not year, it was like from the start of 2.0 I think. Well, let's finish off this leopard. Can I? Where did the first shot go? Are you kidding me? You could see my anger when I moved the gun. Where did the first shot go? I would be okay if I like hit the first shot and wouldn't and would miss the second shot. That would be quite obvious, right? To hit the first one and not hit the second one, but hit the second one and not the first one. That's weird. That's weird. There is still some chance, or is there? Where is that? I'm curious, how many hit points does this executor have? Hopefully he's full. Direct barrels and arms. Good. And I cannot kill him, and it is on the damage record. If I would hit that leopard the first shot and not just the second, it would be a damage record, but never mind. Let's get into the final scoreboard, shall we? And so we are the second battle results. So again, Ace Tanker, Brothers in Arms, Confederate, High Caliber. I think I needed a High Caliber for the Crucible or something like that. Bunch of other medals. 4 kills, 8.8 thousand damage, almost 8.9 you could say. 1.3 thousand bounced, 800 assisted, 7 critical hits. We've been shooting like 2/3 of the time at tier 11s, I would say. 1/3 of the time at tier 10s. 1.5 thousand base experience. First by the experience, first by the kills, obviously, first by the damage as well. Again, 40,000 minus. I've been shooting out of the gold ammunition as well. So even though it was a really great battle, green minus, but I don't really mind while playing with tier 11s. I just don't play tier 11s to grind credits, right? I play tier 8 or tier 9 premium vehicles for that. So that's it for this vehicle, for this video actually. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like, it really helps. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future episode. Share with your friends. You can comment something nice to suggest which vehicles I should be playing with to get some nice replays with. And yeah, so I will hopefully see you in the next one, guys, and until then, have a good one. See you guys.